want the whole world in my hands, and my team by my side with the whole world in my plans. I'ma see what I find.
What's up, guys? White Lighting H2D here with another video, and today we're going to be talking about the new update sneak peek that was given a couple days ago regarding walls. Now, this is not going to be me ranting or telling my opinion about what I like and do not like. This is just me pointing out the positives and the negatives of this update. Now, if you look at the builder's hut with the level 1 wall surrounding it, you can now select a group of walls and upgrade them at the same time. Now, this was asked for a ton of times a long time ago. I mean, people have been wanting to be able to do this for a long time. So this is a great feature. So I'm really happy to see this finally implemented in the game instead of having to go through like 8 or 9 walls, or even for people with lower level walls, like 20 or 30 walls of just, one by one, especially for the lower town halls who are upgrading town halls. It's a pain in the ass. I totally remember that. So this is going to be really helpful for people with newer town halls that are, they stocked up on gold like they should. Before you upgrade or before your town hall finishes, make sure to max out on gold and elixir and dark elixir if you can, so that once it's done upgrading, you have like enough loot for everything. But this will make it really easy for them to upgrade walls, because it used to take forever to freaking upgrade those walls. Like, it literally took a good like 5 minutes to get walls up to level with all the gold you had. But so that's a feature. Now, I really like this feature. It's gonna be definitely helpful for people, no matter what town hall they are. So that's a feature I really do like. Now, this next one is very highly debatable about, one, how I feel about it, and two, how the rest of the community feels about it. Now, this next one is going to be, you can upgrade your walls with elixir. Now, your walls have to be level 6 or up, but you can upgrade those with elixir, with the same amount of elixir like as you would with gold. So let's say, as for me, a level 8 wall to level 9 will cost either 2 million gold or 2 million elixir. So now the positives of this, obviously, one, you can farm walls 2 times as fast now. Someone said on Twitter, this is really sneaky from Supercell, because what they did was basically just cut the price of walls in half, but did it in a way that people who gem or spend a lot of money getting their walls up, they can't refund, because they technically didn't take away any of the quality of their purchase. So no, you cannot refund from this update. Sorry, guys. But I mean, my thoughts on this is that it's going to be really helpful, especially for me now that just trying to get to Town Hall 10, get through these walls, and I'm constantly maxed on elixir. So it's going to be really helpful for people who maybe like at the end of a town hall have nothing to do with elixir, so they can just work on walls. And with this, you can work on upgrading your defenses with gold and your walls with elixir. You can do that. So this update has a lot of positives. Okay, so I'm not ranting on this. I like this. I like this part. Just because it's helpful for me and for a lot of other people. Now, the negatives, which a lot of people are going to debate about, because not a lot of people are knowledgeable enough to like kind of see the negatives. But Tyrael, or the Clash Machine, was just me and him were tag team arguing on Twitter all day. It was kind of funny. But so this is what's going to happen, or what might happen. Gold is really hard to get because people use it on walls, on defenses. People use gold a lot. Now, imagine a max Town Hall 10 who's done with elixir, right? They don't have any more elixir upgrades to do. They're not going to save their elixir in storages and give it to you for free. They're going to dump those on walls. So basically, this might just cause a shortage of elixir. Now, elixir is hard enough to get when you upgrade your Town Hall at first, and especially it's hard to get for people trophy pushing. So for there not to be like maxed storages of elixir anymore from high level Town Hall 10s, it's going to make it hard to farm for lower level town halls that usually poach off at Town Hall 10s. Maybe it might make it harder to push because you're not going to have enough loot. Because you're definitely not going to get the amount of loot you spent on your pushing army back, because not a lot of people are going to have elixir. Because elixir, you can upgrade walls with it now. That's a new use for it. That's what people are going to use it for. So there might be a shortage of elixir, and we might see some difficulties with both pushing and farming. But other than that, I really don't see any negatives in this update. And there's always the argument that I like to bring up that they basically just gypped people who, one, gemmed their base up, and people who, two, farmed their... Well, this is more farmed their base up. I'm going to use Tyrael as an example just because he's one of my good friends, and he has a 100% maxed out base. He grinded his ass ass off, and I'm not talking about like some Iggy twerking shit. No, like he went farming beast mode for like a long time, maxing out his walls just off of gold. Like he spent money boosting, he spent countless hours, months, just a long time getting his walls to max to level 11, which is crazy. And what Supercell did is like they're not like, okay, now you guys can use Elixir to upgrade your walls. Like they should have implemented this a long time ago, or they shouldn't really implement it at all. Or since Elixir is so easy to get, they should have. No, actually, I probably shouldn't make that statement. I was gonna say they should make, say, a wall costs 1 million to upgrade. It should cost 2 million Elixir to upgrade. That might be helpful, but it's not gonna be. Elixir isn't gonna be the easiest resource to get anymore now that people are gonna be using it on walls. So, you know, you always have leftover Elixir, especially when you're farming. You're always stacked on it, unless you're a brand new Town Hall. But usually, you're always stacked on Elixir, and you never have to worry about it. Now, it's not going to be like that. I think people are going to think, like, oh, this is going to be great because, you know, I'm always full on Elixir. I've got nothing to do with it. Now I can put it on walls. It's like, well, unless you're raiding dead bases, then, you know, you're not going to be bringing in a ton of Elixir. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. I'm just, you know, I'm not saying this is a bad update. I'm just saying that this, it might cause some difficulties, but hopefully not. Hopefully Supercell will find a way to balance it all out, which they have troubles doing, but you know, I hope, I have a little bit of faith in them. And another portion of this update actually is that during Clan Wars, when you watch a live replay, you can't see the troops that they have. You can't see what troops they're placing, what they have picked, what they're about to do. You can't see that. All you can see, it's just like watching a replay, you know. But now with this new update, you can see it's like your rating basically. Like you can see what troops they have, what they're clicking on, what they're using. So it's gonna be a lot better to watch. You know, it'll be less like watching a replay and more like watching a live raid. So that is actually, I really like that touch, and I definitely can't wait to see it in the game. And it's going to make recording a lot easier for us YouTubers. Not even easier, just more enjoyable for you guys to watch, especially for Clan Wars, because like if we film a live raid, we might as well just film the replay, because that's, you know, yeah, the replay is even more helpful because we can speed it up. But now that there's the live replay, like the live troop comp within that replay, it's going to make it a lot better content for YouTubers to post. So that's really good. I really like that. And yeah, so that's pretty much the only sneak peeks they've given so far. Oh, and some shit for Android users. You can like sign into Google Plus, I think, and save your village. Something along the lines of that. I have no idea how that works. I have an iPhone, so I got no idea. So Android people, there is an extra update for you guys. Go check out Clash of Clans Twitter. They have it on there. I didn't really look at it because it's like Android users. I'm like, I mean, I got an iPhone. It doesn't matter. But that's pretty much the sneak peeks in a nutshell and what I think about them, what's good, what's bad. So overall, wall update, I can't say I'm for it and I can't say I'm against it just because the positives and negatives, they balance out too much. Well, I do like the upgrading walls and rows, but as for upgrading with Elixir, I'm neutral. We'll see how the game is after this update. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be happy about it because a lot of people are really lazy, and they're like, oh my god, walls are so expensive, I can never farm them up, and yet they only play like 1 hour a day, if that, and they like, you know, they raid, and then they get offline for an hour, and then they come back and raid. Like, that's not how you play this game. If you want to be successful, you got to really play it. But a lot of people, you know, they would complain about walls because they can't get enough gold to upgrade walls and defenses, because not because the prices were too high, it's because people just don't play enough, or they don't play it right. But that's a whole different story. I'm getting into like a rant mode here. I'll probably rant about this, have a Let's Rant on this update when it comes out, because there's going to be more updates. But Tyrael said that this update might have a little bit more light in it than we think. So hopefully the next sneak peeks will be really nice, and they will be, you know, constructive. I always want to see constructive. So this was a constructive sneak peek, I think. But we'll see. It could possibly be destructive, but we'll see. So far I'm neutral. So that's kind of my feelings, the goods and bads on this sneak peek. So that's it for today. And yeah, when the next sneak peek comes out, expect another video like this from me. Not a rant, but just the goods and bads. So that's it for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this little explanation of how I think of this update, or what I think of this update. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter at WhiteLightingHW. That's it for today, guys. I love you. Peace.
Sending notes to all the pretty girls in class. Still, they never reply, but never say never. They never get caught on my mind. I'm trying to get better and grind. Measure my effort and skill, gets better in time. Fresher than ever, and I am who I am. No taking it back, I'm alive and well, what it do? My name is unimportant, but what I say is quite amazing. I hope you enjoy it. I put my soul into this shit every time I'm recording.